Microphone check 1 2. This is usually Maximus and Forsaken of the Brothers of Steel, and it's Friday. It's Fantasy Friday, and I'm doing the best in RPGs. Could this be considered RPG? I guess so. I guess it is an RPG. Hey, Forsaken, you there? What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm here. It's considered an action RPG. We doing Facebook too, right?
Yeah. Always
Yeah.
the Brothers of Steel. So, guys, we are into the Tsushima of the Tsushima. And right now, well, first of all, let me just show where I'm at in this game. I've now started. I started playing yesterday. So I'm nowhere near as good as my brother Juice. Juice playing this like, as soon as the game come out, the man playing it 24, boy. The man not beating nothing. Yeah, son, the man is killing this game, boy. Anyway, big respect to Juice, man. Alright, so anyway.
Ooh.
Yeah, looking nice. Oh, God, I love it, Check it, guys.
No, not only that. Like, I like the daily challenges. Like, you see, it have a countdown for the challenges and things to do. That actually gives you something to do besides when you reach the end of the game.
A lot of stuff. Actually, they have a whole set of new content with regards to New Game Plus. They have like new quests. They have new items. They have new. You can play with a dog. You can, you didn't have dogs before. So I really finished the game yet. I'm almost there, so I can't wait to hit the New Game Plus and stuff, because this is one of the games I find really interesting. The next game that I can think of that have this sort of element is Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead with the multiplayer. But guys, this is really, really a good multiplayer from a single player game. I'm really enjoying it. So guys, let me just give a quick little rundown as to what the multiplayer is about. And wait, at this time I should be sharing the stream,
Yeah, usually you'll be sharing the stream and then I'd be talking.
I'll leave for a second to go through all the what happened here and trending, right? Let me just pull it up here in the meantime.
What would be trending? Like right now, I think would be trending. Well, try to trend would be. Oh, hey, Dr. Flick, nice to have you here. I don't know if you guys heard, but Atari came out with their own gaming console. And I can't remember who report I read was saying like that was the competition. PlayStation had competition with the Atari, and I was like, wow, they just killed the Xbox. I was like, I don't see how Atari gonna be competing with anybody. Like, yo. So basically, it's a gaming computer. It's a very cheap gaming computer. I believe it's using a Ryzen processor. It has 8 gig or 10 gigs of RAM, which is fully upgradable, which means you could open it and upgrade RAM, which is something new for a console. It's also using a Radeon graphics card. I didn't read it. Just saying hi, I have a point. Oh, nice to have you here, Carissa, as well. You go and do your work. Radeon processor. I can't remember the size of the storage. I'll get back into it, guys, and then we'll come back and talk about it on stream. So yeah, Atari just came back out with another video game console, and I think it's a bad idea their releasing time. Like maybe a month ago, maybe this month would have been a good time to release it. Like I don't see how you want to drop it right between Xbox and PlayStation. And a majority of people who want anything already pre-ordered their PS5 or their Xbox. Maybe this month would have been a good time. And while we're on it, let's transition into Xbox and PlayStation news. So the PS5 consoles have been sent out for YouTubers or people who are going to be reviewing PlayStation stuff. So yeah, we're gonna give it a week. We're gonna get first hand from those YouTubers who got the PS5. They're gonna tell us what they think and stuff. And I don't think this is the momentum Microsoft wants from Sony. So I firmly believe, Max, Microsoft's gonna drop a new announcement.
I think so, boy.
Mm-hmm.
After all the thing and damage they do already, boy.
They did 0 damage.
You want to talk about PlayStation? The amount of, they're totally devastating the industry right now.
Yeah, like Microsoft needs to do something. I'm personally one who really don't give a damn about Game Pass. I consider it a great deal. If anybody gets into gaming, I'm gonna tell them straightforward, buy it. It's a great deal. It's a great deal for games and them you may not have gotten to play or may not want to play. It has one of the largest library and backlogs because it's every single Xbox game coming up to the current gen and future gen that will be available through Game Pass.
Damn.
I just don't care.
Wow,
I'm being honest.
That's a lot, boy. That's like a big mouthful there, boy. You see how fast
Yeah,
that's a real thing,
it's
boy.
a huge library. It's a huge library. I will never ever take that away. It's a great deal for gamers. I want everybody fully take advantage of the opportunity. There are great games we've played on the channel. You could get to try out by using Game Pass because it's available for PC. And therein lies my I really just don't care problem. It's available for PC. Hey, Esculion from Esqueleton from Portugal. Nice to have you here. TG Harry, all you do have school. No, you graduate university already. What's your problem, man? That's Harry, TG Harry.
Hey, what's up, guys?
TRG Harry.
Welcome
Ask
to
if
the
we
show,
have
guys.
school.
We have school? What's that?
Yeah, TRG Harry. Ask if we have school. You don't have school because like you here too. But yeah, guys. Where was I with it? Yeah, like it's available on PC, and I'm gonna be honest. I said this before. I think Mark said it before. If you really care about graphics, we all have gaming PCs. So if you have a good PC, get Game Pass and take advantage of the opportunity. Otherwise, I really don't care. It's not a selling point for the Xbox. It will never be a selling point for the Xbox. It's not. It's really not. If it was, Microsoft wouldn't have started to hide their console sales. They'd be boasting about increased console sales and whatever. It's not a selling point. I'm sorry. Yeah, TRG, I think that I done. You finished class? Yeah, I think TRG finished class.
All right, so I guess I can start the gameplay now, and we're going to round 2 of the news, guys. We now started. This is Friday, Fantasy Friday, and Game Talk with yours truly, Maximus and Forsaken of the Brothers of Steel. You know, we like to bring to you the best and latest news in the gaming industry while we play a RPG or RPG-like game.
Yeah.
Let me take off this chat here. But as normally I have the chat on for the Facebook viewers, you know. You know what? I'll be nice to my Facebook viewers and leave it up. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. So big respect to everyone on our Facebook page. But we're gonna dive into this game right now. So let me just show you everything that I know thus far. Remember, I just started playing the game yesterday.
Yeah, well, you cover that part, Max.
Yeah. All right. So guys, they made it into a total RPG. You have many classes in this whole scheme of things. So I started to play. Well, this guy's supposed to be like the tank, but you know, I decided, you know, I'm gonna play the samurai. I love his move. He has this sort of move that he like sucks the blood out of people. Yeah, I love it. And then of course, you know, we have an archer class here. Yeah, not bad looking. Yeah, hey, there you go, honey. Yeah, of course, you know. And then of course, you know, we have this is the Ronin, the healer. You know, so on the multiplayer, you know, it's good to be a healer. I think I'm gonna pick this as my second class. And of course, we have the assassin with the cool looking Wolfie mask. Look at the Wolfie. Yeah, Wolfie, I love you, man. That looking real good. So I actually reached a level where I can pick a next class, and I'm gonna go healer. I am definitely gonna go to healer. Let me see if I could gear up this healer. Oh, I could use the same. Let me give it that. Let me give him this. You see, I shouldn't be selling off everything then. Because I didn't realize that I had to have multiple characters. Oh my god. OMG. I mean, let me take it. You see, good thing I didn't sell off everything, but right, I have some gear. Alright. Well, let me play with the samurai first. So we get a little feel as to what's the flick with this whole thing. But as I said, this is a really, really fantastic addition to Ghost of Tsushima. I'm really, really glad that they did this. Taking a single player game and just expanding the whole content. Talk about end game content. Now this is like fantastic. I'm gonna change my appearance here. I get some new stuff. Again, new helmet, boy. Go gold. Nah, I don't need gold. So let me pause the music here so we can take in everything. Let me stop the Brothers of Steel music here. Let me play
I'll share any story with you.
Alright, let me do the first story. Do I have enough to play this now? No, I'm still on the level. Recommended 35, and I'm 26. Alright, so I'll play this right
Let's begin.
Okay, I'll mute myself.
Yeah, I know going into one of the first stories. So they have like different things. They have survival mode, and of course they have these individual.
This
Hey, what's
is
up,
a
Mason?
tale
Of course,
of
man. What's
blood
up?
and sadness, when vicious Mongols hunted every twin on Tsushima and captured their spirits. The island prayed for warriors to save the twins, and the
Yeah, man, one trick.
ghosts answered the call. They tracked the captive twins to a Mongol roadblock.
Just passing through.
Yeah, so right now I'm playing the two-player cooperation mode, but you know, since I have it on random people, wait, I'm by myself. Yes, I am by myself. Nobody wants to play with me. Oh my gosh, I'm by myself. Well, I's a boss. I don't need nobody. I am a boss. I don't need nobody.
Famous last words.
I can handle my stories in here. I'll deal with you. Yeah, but normally it's two-player. But like the person who was supposed to play with, like he come out last minute. Whoa. Oh, both of them see me so fast there, boy. Onto them, boy. Let's see if I can hit that headshot here. Stay still. No, gotta make it quick. Oh, Shakti, come now. Back and answer. I reach up on he quick.
The ghosts tracked the prisoner's trail through the camp, but the captive twins were
Look,
nowhere
I walk up behind you, man.
Wow.
I don't believe that at all. Mason lost you in the one trick, but you have receipts, so I'll give you props. You still aren't better than Mason, but I'll give you props. So
Yeah, it could go ahead while I kill everybody in this place, eh?
oh yeah. So like I went back and check up on the Atari. So the what? How is this news? Anyway, so the Atari console will allow you to use a bootable USB drive to install a separate operating system. So basically turning it into a, as I said, it's a gaming PC for $390. You want a gaming PC, you got it. I guess it's supposed to compete with the PS5 digital edition, not the PS5 disc edition, because the PS5 digital edition is $400 US. It features a USB 3.0, HDMI, Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and Bluetooth connectivity. It has an AMD Ryzen processor with Radeon graphics technology.
A sign of their dreadful bond.
4K HDR video streaming. Wait, what? Why does it feel like they just dropped one of the latest AMD Ryzen processors in a box and call it a gaming console? Max, this sounds so weird. Like I have to research this more. What is this nonsense?
What's up? What miss?
Nah, the Atari console now, like, is it really like? Is this like a PS3?
What? You serious? I think is that kind of power level?
No, well, the PS3 didn't really have a dedicated graphics. It was just a cell processor that was powering all the games. So
And looking like it's the same thing?
yeah, it looking like it's probably gonna be something like that.
But not the twins. Only wheel tracks remained, leading deeper into the forest. The ghosts followed, determined to
I
rescue
really like
the
this
twins
content they
of
do here.
Tsushima.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, is this gonna be like there was this gaming PC they tried to make. I forgot the name of it. Some something that was supposed to compete with consoles, and it bust really bad.
Yeah, but this kind of hard without two people, you know, because like all the enemies, they have to like kill them in pairs and thing now.
Uh, Probably you'll get somebody in the next round. Probably people don't want to play this one. That's kind of the problem with co-op games, people.
Hey.
You need teammates.
I'm gonna die. Wow. I am all by myself. And I'm doing good. I don't need nobody. I know saying it's supposed to have a man here. What's up? Show me a big head. Show me that big head, man. Well, yeah. But as I said, it's a little bit harder when you do have your partner with you.
With their enemies slain, the ghosts were free to search the cart.
Oh, this is kind of gross. Hey, move with the card forward.
Inside, they made a grisly discovery. Human hearts, freshly harvested from the twins of Tsushima. They struck out, following the cart's direction.
What's they can check this out that way. Live beating hearts, you know. Oh my gosh, that is gross. That is gross. That's original.
Just looking for food.
He was just looking for food. You're like, hey, and chop you up here. Wait, hey, what's your flick boy? I can chop you. Nah, catch up here. Yeah.
That is creepy.
Yeah, that is really, really creepy.
By reaping the hearts of Tsushima's twins, the Oni were able to tether themselves to each other, sharing a life force that could not be broken so long as one of them remained alive.
So yeah, guys, this is normally a two-player mode, but
The ghosts arrived.
my partner,
I don't
man.
have to play Tsushima, so
Its
I can't help
gruesome
them.
leaders.
Yeah. So whoever was supposed to play with me abandoned me. I ain't doing nothing and he abandoned me. But what's this, a dog? What you dog? Oh, look at me. Come here, dog. Come here. Strip it up. You think I fear the most in this game is dogs, you know? This guy get beaten them. Everybody else, you could, you know, probably just do a stance or something like that. Like a man there, boy. I go deal with you too. Our next dog, boy. Now, shame out. Alright. Hey, show me that big head. Show me that big head. Oh.
When is Primal playing?
Hey!
What?
Bob! Nah, wait.
Wait. Primal didn't you know what? I didn't want to talk about that finals. That finals was
Yeah, boy. That final was suspect, boy.
yeah, that final should have been way better. Treeman.
When in doubt, Russia, man. Hey, big
Yeah.
respect to Bob, man. Bob, you know, welcome to the stream, man, Bob.
Why, hello there, and welcome.
Hello, silly.
Silly!
Yeah.
silly, no, we streaming live, bro.
Yes.
Silly, we live, eh? You going with that one?
You know. But yeah. See, let's always do that. Like when I talk to him, he'll just disappear right after I done talk to him.
Yeah, boy. The man's like, you know what? I need with these fellas, you know. These brothers are stealing. I need to know them, you know. You know, I feel like being noisy, yes? What's up, man? You want a piece of this too? Wash him out, boy! He's a Chinese samurai, boy. I'll chop you up like, boy. I'll chop you like a coconut, boy. Nah, that was it. But you know what I mean? I dread. In business with nobody.
What? Neil say he retiring from IC. What is that? There's an implication that you are now a free agent available to sign with somebody. I think a very top agent is now available, guys. You're gonna have to rush for him. Get
What?
Neil.
What next competition?
Next competition. Primal. You hear that?
Watch out.
Neil is
Whoa.
free agent.
Whoa.
You need to sign him.
Boy, more like boomers, boy.
That's how it is, guys. That's how it is. Because just so it is in the league, guys, top players leave teams, go to other teams, and help drive those teams to championships. Hopefully, Neil will do the same. But yeah, guys, I hope you all are practicing, prepping yourselves.
Hey, big respect to Fox on the stream, man. And Yugi.
Yeah.
Yugi, what's going on with you, boy? No longer see Yugi, by now, me pick up Yugi.
飛ばしました
Next tourney, Merc 1 will win.
Welcome.
Next
Is that another hint? Is that another hint from Neil? Is he announcing that he has officially joined Merc 1?
Can I slack this I hear in the end of this early day, boy? Neil is
You telling me?
Neil playing the fool, yes. But Neil, I ain't gonna lie, I really enjoyed your volley bear. Even though I only saw it once for the competition, it was good. No, twice. I saw it twice.
You only needed to do it once or twice. It was insane, that holiday.
That volley bear was insane. I was like,
Especially coming down to the final play where he dived the towers.
no, wait, boy, that is like, that's the thing with the competition, eh? It's like,
We really have to do
watch that. In the start of the tournament, everybody playing the strongest character, eh? And it's like, everybody gonna ban the character, you know your character gonna get banned.
Don't worry. We look forward to next tournament. We have to do a post analysis. You guys know that. Hopefully, me and Max sit today and get that done. Cause gotta build up hype.
Yeah, guys, definitely the registration is gonna be earlier this round, and not gonna be no sneaky registration.
Yeah, definitely. Like we'll definitely make an announcement. Registration will be up, available for everybody. We are just finalizing how we're gonna go about it. We can't just drop it like this time instant on you guys. We want to properly organize how it's going, set out how much teams we're gonna have and everything. Yeah. Your main will tend to get banned, and after that tournament run, guys who are prepping to win this next one will be watching you guys. Will be looking forward to defeat you. So I see. Be prepared. I hope and all you need to be prepared. I don't want. I don't want what happened. I want more instant competitiveness from you guys. I don't want you guys to just be like, yeah, we got this. It's good to have that.
Yeah, it's good to have that. Hey, I actually finished the two-player mission by myself.
Yeah, I'm watching right now. That's actually great. But yeah, guys, because we want that. We want the competition. We want the tough fights. We want the moments where, oh my god, didn't see that happening. We don't just want, oh, Ice is gonna eat this up. So we're looking forward to it. We will be we'll be bringing this stuff. You know, we'll be bringing this stuff.
Well, actually, we have some. We hoping to organize some expedition matches, and hopefully we're gonna have IC versus the Cruiser International group. Hey, what's up, Icon?
Yo, Icon, welcome to the stream.
飛ばしました
Don't worry, guys. Soon, we'll sort out that. We know you guys waiting. You can say all you want. We know they're waiting for that next league tournament, and it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it'll be a good one. But guys,
I
just,
have many
that's all,
legends
huh?
for you to enjoy.
Right, so I just passed. Well, it was supposed to be 2-player, but somebody back out in there, so I, well, it ended up being a 1-player thing. So what I'll do, I'll jump in one of the survival mode, so you guys can see the survival mode. And as I was saying, guys, this is really, really good. I played a lot of single player games, and most of the time the multiplayer has been sort of subpar. It has been, it's be like I don't have to say it for a second. It has been real limited, boy.
Red Dead Redemption.
Oh God, why you saying that, boy?
It was a great single player game, and you guys, I streamed a bit of the multiplayer, and it was.
What legend would you like to hear?
Yeah, that's why I stopped playing it. Like once I beat Red Dead, I didn't play it that much after. I think I only streamed it like 3 times, and then I stopped. I had friends that like really continued to play it. Like got together, 4 of them to play it nonstop. But I more so feel because they're not really. They are more casual, and he had like only like 3 or 4 PlayStation games, so that was kind of his go-to game to play with his friends. That and Apex and some other free games. So it wasn't like, yeah, I had this huge library of games and I'm only gonna play Red Dead now.
But what was wrong with it, in your opinion?
They didn't fully take advantage of it. Like there were no proper robberies. There were no. Okay. You build this huge immersive world with absolutely nothing to do in it.
Oh, that sounds like Final Fantasy 15 to me.
Final Fantasy 15 was just terribly huge for no reason, but there was a lot to do in it. There was like bounties and stuff.
Yugi, no disrespect. I know he's a Final Fantasy man. I just said that is my opinion, Yugi. Yugi, that is my opinion.
Yeah, but it's like how to put it? Like, okay, so robbing stores, robbing trains, setting up a bank robbery, all these are key points to make a good game. But they tried the Grand Theft Auto approach where you had to reach a certain level to unlock a bank robbery or a train robbery mission. So it's always scripted. You can't plan with your friends and say, all right, 4 of us, we're going to do this, or 8 of us, we're going to do this. You 2 deal with the police. You 2 make sure nobody are wrong to, block out witnesses. There's no...
And I'll tell it.
Imagine a game trying to be real and there's no realism.
Wow.
Like, if you rob a... Yeah, like you rob a train. Like, think it. Like you say, go to rob a train. You and your friends get on the train. You wait till the train out in the open. 2 of your friends run in, get to the conductor, put your gun to him, take over the train, stop the train in the middle of the open. The rest are friends and each one in the cart, put up your gun, hold up people. And all of a sudden, police find you. What? You're in the middle of nowhere. You stop the train in the middle of nowhere. You hold up everybody. Nobody has a phone, a cell phone, no way to contact. Yet somehow, police knows you're there. And then you're robbing people on the train. These are people on a train. And in those days, you'd expect them to have good money. They have nothing.
The ghosts began the assault, painting.
Hey, big respect. Big respect to Chad, man. What's up on Facebook, man?
Why, hello there, and welcome.
I'm not seeing you comment.
That's on Facebook. She have the shame. Big respect to Chad, man. Always supporting, man.
Oh yeah, Chad, man, I'll see it. But yeah, it's like you have all this realism for nothing, absolutely nothing. Next BOS, I feel like to rent on Stadium like Wolves. Nah, we ain't reached that price pool yet. Wolves price pool is in the millions. When we reach there, we'll try something like that. But yeah, that is my problem with Red Dead Redemption. Like, I haven't logged back in a while. I'll probably log back in later on and try it out. But like, there is not much. Like, they now add classes like butcher, barbershop. I think barbershop, butcher, barbershop, blacksmith. Like they added classes that should have been there day 1 for the multiplayer, because the multiplayer wasn't like from the start now, Max. The multiplayer was added later on. So like you played the solo game and then like a month and something later they brought multiplayer. So I was thinking maybe they had all these things already in the game, but it ended up being added later on.
This guy brought death.
Wait, Max, you lost your clothes. No, he switches clothes.
There's a different class. I'm playing the healer class.
Yeah. But go ahead, Max.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm playing this class, so I kind of low level. I just wanted to try it out.
Yeah.
I can summon
So-
dog.
Dog. I just find like it was disappointing. I really hoping like the next generation of games aren't that much of a failure. And I don't know if that was a limitation of it coming on consoles. Cause I guess like games were always held back by the generation of consoles, you know? And as somebody pointed out, some YouTuber, I have to find the YouTuber to credit him. Like he was saying, like this is the first time consoles will be leading PCs.
What? And this generation? He said that?
Yeah, like when it comes to technology, like the state-of-the-art SSDs in the PS5, same thing with the Xbox, they have their own state-of-the-art SSD. And we PC gamers, don't hold on guys, we're getting that as well. Because there's the new Samsung NVMe drives. There's the new Seagate drop one as well. That are supposedly, if not as faster than the PS5. So don't worry, guys, we're getting it. Problem is, we're getting it at the cost as well. Because I believe a 1 terabyte in the new Samsung drive was 220 US. And I heard like a lot of people were complaining about like it's real expensive. Same. And the Xbox proprietary hard drive, I believe it's 230 or 240. So like it's only like a $10 price difference, and people were like complaining about it, how it's expensive for consoles. And I was just like, yo, you can put that in your PC too, you know, like that's just the PC price. And I hear nobody who on a PC complaining about the price. So that would be something to get Max if you're upgrading. PCI Gen 4 guy.
Take a short rest.
Yeah.
Don't feel we just only study consoles here. We PC gamers as well. I just really just game most on PlayStation.
You see that thing, yeah? People just assume plenty,
Yeah, like I game a lot on PC. Like way more than Max and them. I think only he does probably game more on PC than mini brothers are still. Mason? Nah, Mason is mobile. Yeah, like I game a lot on PC guys. So I just stream PlayStation because, you know, I'm a childhood console fanboy. But I know PC is the master race, and I don't like to talk about master race and things because price point is completely different. That is my whole argument against the price point. But PCI Gen 4 guys, get ready for that. Get ready for the new Ryzen. You guys saw it. There's also the leak that says at 4K, the new Radeon graphics card from AMD has beaten out the GeForce 3080. But that's a leak. We gotta wait for the confirmation, guys. But if it's true,
Dun, dun, dun. Let me do it.
yeah, that's gonna be insane. Yeah, no, that's gonna be insane because it'll be the first time AMD will be leading Nvidia and Intel.
That, since I know myself as a PC gamer.
Listen, gone from here to Warframe.
As the wind.
Mason talking about Warframe.
On Warframe, wait, hey.
40 hours on Warframe
Enemy's
alone.
footsteps grow nearer.
Nah, I just play a lot of PC games too, but
Yeah. No, I just say now, like people just assume because it's a CS on PlayStation the most. Although we do stream PC games, there were times where Max was streaming PC game, you know,
but
and we were
it's available on PS4 and whatever when I'm streaming it. A lot of the throwbacks and a lot of the What's That Wednesdays PC.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, what I'm really doing in case the kid now gaming, I'm playing the 4 player mode right now in Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer. and we're playing the survival mode, and we have to protect the different areas on the map. If the PC NPCs control the map, we basically lost. So we had to sort of like, you know, split up, and it's different tactics. I'm playing the healer now, but as I said, I'm a low level healer. I'm now playing the healer. I should have played my samurai. You know what? Let me bring some dogs for some people here as well. Time for some dogs, yes, buddy. Dog time.
Together. That's all of them.
Oshidoshi! Oshidoshi! Come on.
Even more men were sent into battle.
Yeah, coming from right here, buddy.
Ghost's aim was true.
Shucks, gotta get over there now.
I have to make a stream apology to Mason. He's very salty about how I say he's playing mobile a lot.
Shadows brought death.
Very, very salty. Okay, Mason, I'm sorry. You are a mobile gamer.
The final enemy is
I mean, a
now.
PC gamer. Sorry. He played Wizard 101 back in the day. Why people just talk about that game like that game is something special? Is this a 101? All that?
No comment. I know Mason feel about that game.
I didn't even know what this shitting game is. Hold on, I gotta Google this shit. Give me a second.
That boy, was it 101 was like one of them pizza play games, boy. That was like, was it 101 was like one of them kind of generational games, you know.
In 2008? What game was I playing in 2008? Oh wait, Dragon Age.
Hey, Dragon Age, that was a good game.
Why did I play this game? I'm playing Call of Duty and stuff. Y'all crazy. Hell, I was even playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah, 20, yeah. That time I played World of Warcraft.
You know what this crappy game is? It looks like some kind of Disney game come out for no reason and people are playing it.
This class are a lot slower than my samurai, but it's okay. It is a healer class.
I play a lot of Aria games. Aria is how you pronounce it? Oh, Aria.
Those attack swiftly. The ghost's victory
I can't remember how you pronounce
was a
it.
sight to
Yeah,
behold.
Aria. Well, A-E-R-I. You never hear them? They used to make like a lot of MMO games and stuff like Aura Kingdom,
Oh, a
Grand
company?
Theft
No, I
Auto.
thought it was like
Yeah.
a name of a game or something.
Nah, like there's a very old thing. They had games like S4. Like I said, S4 was like what Overwatch is. Before Overwatch? Was it before Overwatch?
The ghosts braced themselves
I remember.
for another battle.
I think it was. Oh no, I don't want to play it.
Stronger together.
They're gonna die together. Oh wow. Hey, and Mason said he was gonna stream as well. Mason, you on Twitch?
Oh, Mason, doing what's the name
I
of
think he
this
said he was gonna do Raid or he was gonna do Genshin. Yeah, something wrong with all that. Every time I see other play a game, all they're saying peanut. That's no way.
Their
game?
enemies
I've seen real people playing the Genshin doing
Ghost
CS.
prepared
Yeah,
to face more.
I think I read a news article when to set up PC. Okay. In a while, Max have to send me the code. Max can send me the code.
Hadn't given up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You'll probably do that after. But yeah, they say Genshin Impact like slowly taking over the world, and I'm like,
Well, yeah, because I watch my PlayStation profile and I see it.
Into the shadows.
Yeah, we're playing, man.
I don't know, maybe I just different. I get bored of it already.
Well, I get bored because of the lack of a proper multiplayer.
I know the multiplayer, I feel like with this game we did play and we did stop after a while too. It's kind of annoying, there's this next game we play and stop after a while. Like,
Ghosts fought back the enemy.
I would play the
but
single
they were
player
not
of
yet
Genshin
done.
Impact. Like, I'd play any single player game. Like, I'd play it out when I get the chance.
The ghost
But the
prepared
story
for battle.
isn't all that interesting and kind of doesn't make sense at a certain point. Like, I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody, but like, yo, okay? So the story not really a big selling point for me, but I get why it's popular. The combos are amazing. Like doing the combos and stuff.
Yeah, like if you really do that kind of, what do you call it? Like switching the character, and you do half them combo, yeah, it's really good on good.
I agree with you, Mason. Raid is too good, and Raid has spoiled me. And stuff I watching in Raid, I expect to see in other mobile games people hype up. And although Raid, listen to me, we are not sponsored by Raid, and I'm going to point this out again because me and Mason did this. I have spent money in Raid to test it out for you guys. Mason knows this, Max knows this, everybody knows this. I've said this on stream. Raid does not sponsor me. I spend money out of my own pocket to ting it.
Silent blade. Silent.
And I firmly believe, what you call them, Raid is has predatory pricing. Like insane predatory pricing, clearly. At the same time, you could grind for everything. Like there's literally no need to spend money. Everything in the game is completely achievable
The enemy
through
had
grind.
not finished their assault.
Like completely achievable through grind. Genshin Impact is not achievable through grind. A lot of weapons you have to spend money on for wishes.
From afar.
Wishes are the only way to get characters. You can't grind, however, for Primogem. Primogem is what you use to get wishes.
Into the shadows.
Unfortunately, the chances of you pulling it, I wish they were like Raid, where they tell you the percentage of getting somebody. Like, I do not know the percentage of pulling somebody from a wish. I don't know. I know for a fact if I'm playing Raid, I can tell you right now, from in the game menu, there's an event going on right now, so there's like 2x chance of getting it. If I pick up If I go straight into the menu, they will tell me if I'm using a mystery shard, it's 74% chance, 24% chance for uncommon,
Last one's down.
1.4% chance for a raid. That is the mystery shard which you get from doing basic missions in raid. The ancient shards which you get from doing dungeons, dailies, and hell, even sometimes from the market that does pop up randomly, gives you an 83% chance for a rare, a 16% chance for epic, and a 1% chance for legendary. Sounds terrible, but remember, you could grind these things. The void shard gives you 91% chance for a rare, but it's a void rare. It's not like a normal one. Voids are usually stronger characters in the game. 8% chance for an epic, 0.5% chance for a legendary. And the sacred shard basically guarantees you an epic and 6% chance for a legendary. The ratings are terrible, but legendaries are rare. It's supposed to be hard to get. Point is, I know when I buy XYZ or I farm XYZ what I'm going to get from the shards. That ain't in Genshin, unless I missed it. All I know is you gotta wish for a character, and you better hope you get the character. Otherwise, you can spend 1,000 US in the game and ain't get squat, and you have no idea why you getting that. The co-op for the game is basically you get your friends and you do your dailies. There are dungeons in the game you could do with your friends, but as I said, you get together with your friends, do dailies. Dungeons are terrible. Dungeons are one-off instances, not really a long grind through. Like say there's a lot of enemies, it's a large dungeon. Mind you, I've only played the game for a week. I haven't reached endgame, I haven't power grinded, like I haven't grinded as much as I grinded Raid or any other games I've played, like Monster Hunter World. Like I'm endgame in Monster Hunter World. I have like 3 dragons left to beat in that game, but I'm not gonna play with randoms. Randoms are terrible. You need teammates to beat these dragons. I could probably beat them with a random because I beat some of the enraged monsters with randoms, but
yeah, but that's a nice thing. I would like to see Monster Hunter. No longer see Monster Hunter have anything these days at all.
Yeah, they have in the Halloween event and stuff. I could probably jump on and stream it for a bit with me doing that, but I had to get back practicing it because I haven't played Monster Hunter in so long. I'm probably going to be terrible at it. Yeah, it's an acquired skill.
I will jump on with you with my low level.
Nah, I have to just do low level missions and stuff. But like Monster Hunter, well, I've done the entire campaign start to finish. I've almost platinum Monster Hunter 1. I don't know why I don't just log in and platinum it. And actually, I don't know why I do platinum games. Like I just reached the point where I'm like 2 trophies away from platinum and 2 easy trophies, like ridiculously easy trophies. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going and play that over.
that's like me in Division. I'm so close to platinum in Division.
Yeah.
It's just like
because like I really love Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors Empires 9 coming out next year. I will be playing that. You guys will see that here when I get it and I'm streaming it. Dynasty Warriors 9 Empire. I love Dynasty Warriors. I've almost platinum a lot of their games. I've actually platinum games on them. Anyway, so I'm not gonna do that. Well, they rip off 7DS then. Mason, who you mean rip off 7DS? Genshin Impact or Raid? Well, you take time to answer that. So like, I see a lot of people talking about it and hyping up Raid, and I'm like, yo, they're just getting this off of people who are comparing it to Zelda. And I'm like, yeah, they got the Zelda world feel, they got some of the abilities, but they don't got what makes Zelda Zelda. Great storyline, lots of shit to do, great combat, like super fluid combat. See that 1 second in between changing characters? You guys had to put an item in the game that decreased that by like half or something. I need like 0.5 seconds to bust some bada combos.
The enemy's footsteps.
But I could see they could add. Actually, I don't see nothing they could add to make that even better.
Stronger together.
Like, characters are so OP. Like Venti, this new character, I forgot her name, and Genshin, that you literally are just going to go after these particular characters. Oh yeah, Genshin, yeah, probably report 7 deadly sins then. Like there's particular characters in the game you want. While I could tell you from playing Raid, there are characters me and Mason got for our teams that would greatly boost our teams in beating dungeons and clan wars. At the same time, you could have rare champions that could help you eat through boss. It's all about how you build your team. It ain't like that in Genshin. You want Venti, Venti is one of the best. You want Diluc, Diluc is one of the best. They're these characters you want, and once you have them, you run through anything in the game. That's dumb. If your main character gets obsoleted, it's dumb. I don't care what people say. It's my personal belief. It's dumb. It's dumb. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, guys, you know, guys, I apologize on time whenever I'm wrong and people point it out. But if you make a character, they need to add more customization to the game too. They add a wardrobe to the game, Max, and the only thing I can change is the wings on my back. What the hell?
For real?
Yeah. Ask Mason. The wardrobe you can only change the wings on your back. Because when I heard the game had co-op, I was thinking like, well, if everybody created a main character, they're probably gonna add like shirts, pants, dresses, suits, costumes, Halloween costumes and things.
I generally have an issue with looking the same.
Yeah, every single character looks the same. So what? What was the point?
Guys, in case you don't know, we talk about Jensen in fact, yeah?
Overhyping that. No, it makes like literally no sense. Like, okay, 4 of us together. So guys, there's elemental shift in the game where you could change your element based on what statue you pray to. There's earth, wind, I haven't found fire, electricity on them yet. They're probably there. There's also probably water and ice. So there are lots of other elements you could switch to. So let's say they allowed you to group with your friends, each one of you guys playing your main characters. I don't think they allow you to do that. And you only use swords. Like the main character can't even switch between bows and hatch swords and things. And you're supposed to be this character that come from a different world into their world. Your brother or your sister, I pick a guy because I'm a guy, I'm gonna play a guy. Or your sister or brother, if you pick the girl, is your final boss or enemy so far. But that's from what I know from so far what I'm into the story. And they're just all powerful, do whatever they want. You can only use a sword. I can't even switch to bows if I want to shoot with bows. Like, that's crap. But I guess they did that in order to make excuse for you to switch characters. Because I guess if your main character could have used bows, swords, axes, lances, you probably wouldn't switch to the different characters they have in the game. So I get that. The armor sets you have, I could forgive that. They're understandable. You could get different armor sets with different bonuses like martial arts, doctor, and all them things. I accept that. The enemies clearly a ripoff of Zelda, you could tell. Don't really care. We all learn from each other. I shouldn't say ripoff, my bad. Similar to Zelda. Don't really care about the enemies and them being similar to Zelda. Because really and truly, what game doesn't learn from the next? That's a great thing if you could take something from one game, improve on it, or even add it to make your game better. I like that. Keep it. Give me an endgame dungeon. Give me an endless dungeon. Give me a dungeon with waves after waves after waves. Maybe that dungeon is there, guys. I haven't reached far. I'm still gonna play the game. Me and Mason will stream it. Maybe there's that dungeon there with endless repetition, like survival mode right now in Ghost of Tsushima. You know why that's there? Because they know people are going to finish the solo mission and are probably gonna get tired of it. So you know what they do? Hey, you and 3 of your friends prove how good you are. Survive as long as possible against these enemies. That's a challenge. That's a skill test. When that's in a game, you don't complain about it have nothing to do. You complain you need better gear. Or you need to improve your skills. Or you're not good enough. You know? If that's not in a co-op game, game not gonna do it. Wait, now the medic get healed there? Yeah, Max did die and he got healed. So I'm looking out for when Godfall comes out. I really hope it's a cross-platform with PC, so we can all play together. As Mason pointed out, in Raid, you can do endgame stuff with rare champions, which are the easiest champions to get without spending money. While I'm pretty sure I could do endgame with champions in Genshin Impact, the game is built with limitations to challenges that you're gonna want to use the most powerful AoE and damaging characters. So you're not gonna really want to, stick with those characters you get from the start. But as I said again, all those are just game mechanics in order to make people spend money in the game and yeah, whatever.
And it depends.
It could have.
Because I mean, a lot of people don't mind that. Yeah.
Together.
I'm pretty sure you'd have make way more money if you put costumes in the game. 100% sure you'd make way more money with costumes in the game. Fighting blind. Ha! Good luck. I'm just saying, like, you make way more money with a game like Genshin Impact with customization. Like being able to change your hairstyle, your eye color, earrings, bracelets, gauntlets, your clothing, your shoes, being able to change all those stuffs, upgrading them, making them legendary, making people who could farm, you could farm materials to make those stuff, but at the same time you say, hey, if you don't want to farm, drop a $5 and get this. Like, all those things are way better way to like make people, incentivize people to spend money in the game instead of, oh, I want to get this new character real fast. Man, Max, you should wait for your teammate before you run into these fights. You know?
Nah, I'm just trying to get them to the point. Because it was going on, it's better. Even if I go by myself, at least I'm trying to keep them from getting the point.
Oh, Mason wants to know if it's Itachi with all them crews you fire. Well, the enemy.
But new
It would have been much easier if I was playing the samurai though.
face great danger.
Yay!
Nice. But I'm just saying, like, guys, Genshin could do so much more to improve on it. There's an update coming out next month, I believe, or December. I hope a lot of those things come to the update. But that's just me. That's my personal preference in the game. The game is still popular. The game is still going strong. And I hope to God this doesn't become Fortnite 2.0.
Huh. Remember, when this game came out, I was like, is this the next Fortnite?
Or the Ghost of Tsushima or Genshin?
Genshin?
I have
Yeah, probably
legends
might
for
be.
you to enjoy.
And what we mean by that is not like, oh man, is this gonna be like just like Fortnite with kids and things? No, I mean becoming a standard.
Share any story with you.
Because Fortnite brought some no, where does Calling mode? Where is Calling mode, Max?
What's that?
When everybody's surviving.
Survival mode?
No, not survival mode,
Oh,
you
game,
call
oh,
it.
game, oh, game, oh, game.
Like Warzone, like Fortnite, where does call the game mode? Last man standard. Is it last man standard?
Yeah,
Battle Royale. Fortnite, Fortnite, like,
yeah, good.
yeah, like, cause PUBG was there, guys. PUBG was popular and thing, but Fortnite just set the bar. Fortnite to Battle Royale is what Grand Theft Auto is to gangster games. Witcher is to fantasy games. Zelda is to colorful art style fantasy games. Mario is to platformers. I want to say Gran Turismo, but Forza right there. But Gran Turismo is the racing games, as Need for Speed is the underground racing customized games. Like, there is a go-to game for every genre where you're like, it's not as good as this game. Like, that what Fortnite was. And if Genshin Impact is going to be, I guess, mobile action RPG, if Genshin Impact is like the height of what mobile cross-platform action RPGs could be, I'm going to be really depressed.
Excellent choice.
Like, I'm going to be really depressed. Like, as I said, the game is amazing graphically. I had a lot of fun in the beginning, but I guess that was the hype. And now I sit here probably 50 something hours, no, 40 something, maybe 45 hours into the game. Maybe I need more hours, guys. I'm gonna try to hit 100. I'm gonna try to hit 200. That's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna try. It ain't real, because trust me, I crossed into the 300 or 400 hours in raid. I think Mason right up there with him being hours like that. Like Mason missed a couple of days, so Mason like I'm only about like maybe 60 hours behind me, but like I'm going to try to hit 100 hours. I want to reach as far as possible like I can get in the game. Yeah, bugs I encountered where like I couldn't see certain enemies and stuff.
Against a cold,
but
unforgiving sea.
I just
They make their
it's like how I want to be hyped for Cyberpunk, but I don't know how this gut feeling telling me it's not going to live up to it.
Wait,
I want my
you
gut
think
feeling
so?
to be wrong.
You think
Yeah,
so?
remember I was saying that, right? I was saying like they changed so much to accommodate SJWs. Screw you, SJWs. They changed so much to accommodate a genderless RPG. I am not a game developer or a script writer. Mind you, I have developed apps and stuff, but those were like for university projects and stuff. So I'm not even going to put myself in the same category as those guys. I know they do amazing moves. My point of view is, if you write a movie script for Mulan based around a female Mulan, how much you have to change Mulan to a guy?
That's a lot.
And that is no point. Like, they say it's not an issue because they removed the gender from it. So you have a genderless character and you identify however you want to identify. I don't know how that's going to work in the RPG world. And for a lot of people, that's not going to be an issue because most people who, when they play RPG games and stuff, Max, you know, they don't get the full immersion. They just want the combat. They just want some of the storyline. They want the customization, the cool clothes, the cool cars. Like, they're looking at the aesthetics of it. I'm just looking at it as the core of RPGs. It's an RPG. So how far is my immersion going to go? Am I going to feel like I'm this crazy guy that's running down shooting people left and right? If I decide to play a female character, am I going to have people judge me immediately because I'm a girl and then I prove to them I belong there? Like, those are elements that give you great emotions in RPGs. Like, those are elements in games like Tomb Raider, Horizon Zero Dawn, Metroid Prime. That way you stop on a moment and like, oh damn, yeah, nice. Like, you know, it's like, it's moments like those where you say, yeah, this person belongs there. So like, how are you going to portray that now? And then maybe that wasn't even the point of the game. The game is probably just going to call you samurai throughout the entire game because Keanu Reeves is going to call you samurai. So you're just genderless samurai. You're just a samurai. It don't matter. It doesn't matter what your choice. So your choices don't matter. Like, maybe your choices for the gameplay, like deciding to kill a gang versus working together with a gang, those things matter. And that and all would be an awesome component of the game. That will give it replayability because you might want to play it over if I worked with this gang versus if I worked with this gang, if I killed out this gang, if I didn't kill this gang, if I did this, that. Like, those replayabilities are great. But as I point out, it's only as good as you feel immersed with your character. And as I know a lot of people don't care about the same view as me and stuff. It's probably going to be a great game otherwise. But to me, it's like, if I don't have that full immersion into role playing, I really don't care. Because, like, it brings me back to Mass Effect. There's a reason why when Andromeda came out, people were disappointed. Because if you guys played the original Mass Effect 2, the terrible ending disappointment of 3 still was a great game. 3 was still a great game, but it was a disappointment for the ending. Your gender of your character and your actions work together to build a storyline.
That was that game was real good. I played all of them except the last one.
Same thing with Dragon Age. Same thing with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. You as a
Ghosts
character,
knew they needed to prepare.
everything about you, your race, your beliefs, your relationships,
Even more
it wasn't just one. It wasn't just one thing working. It was all of them working together to give you a different experience. Mind you, scripted or not, it still gave you way more replayability. Like in Dragon Age, the original Dragon Age, like yo, I believe you had elves, which were city elves, forest elves, and depending on which background you had, elves in the forest would look at you differently, and elves in the city would look at you differently. And then people would treat you differently based on whether it's a forest elf or a city elf. Dwarves were the same. Dwarves would treat you differently based on whether it's a city elf or a forest elf. Then they would also treat you differently whether it's a ranger or a knight or whatever and things.
and clean kill.
Like, that matters in games and RPG games. And I don't know. I hoping I'm wrong. I hope Cyberpunk succeeds and does great. CD Projekt Red is a great company. They know what they're doing. They're crunching. But I don't know. That's just my feeling. That's just my personal feeling. Man. Max concentration. He's gonna come back. Why? He's concentrating.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, it's much easier with my samurai now. I get accustomed to that either.
The ghosts were not yet finished.
Oh, I run the wrong way. But, I mean, I have a lot of games to buy. I am gonna get Cyberpunk. I am gonna get Spider-Man.
Feel my blade! We're stronger together.
Come on, guys, you need to get back over there.
Right, I am back again.
The sounds of battle subsided.
How about you, Max? You think it's going to do well?
Oh, that's Cyberpunk?
Mm-hmm.
I think that kind of hype, if you really had to really hype. But I would still buy it, eh?
No, I'm not saying I'm not buying it. You know.
Yeah. But I will buy it and think, I mean, to me, it's like a Shadowrun. And I love Shadowrun series, so, you know. Wait, I play with a real good team here, though.
Blade. Silent kill. It was certain they'd kill the ghosts.
Let's wait. Oh, Travis Scott drop a advertisement for PlayStation 5. Yeah.
If you was whoa. You have to jump over fire there, that's right. Hey, I pet the dog, I don't have to pet the dog. Come on, stop petting the dog. If I had like choose what game I looking for the most, I would say Spider-Man, you know. Then Cyberpunk.
Ready your weapon.
I would say I was really hyped for Cyberpunk, but then the long wait, the delay, the put off,
Stronger together.
kinda had me like, really?
Yeah, sure. If that really bring it out when it was supposed to come out, it'd be a different story, alright?
But I think it's still gonna be a great RPG.
The enemy lost some of their strongest warriors to the ghosts.
I just think we gotta wait and see. The next game I would say I'm excited for would be Godfall.
Godfall, boy. Yeah. And have a lot of games coming under the radar too. I forget some game I was watching out tonight. I forget right now.
But I think Game of the Year right now is a fight between Animal Crossing, Ghost of Tsushima, surprisingly gonna be Last of Us 2, controversial as it is. I think it's gonna be a Game of the Year contender. I can't think I know games from the top of my head I didn't know how to put on that Game of the Year list.
Quickly.
And that's something we definitely do on the Brothers of Steel.
Yeah, we had to do the countdown.
Yeah. It's tradition, it's tradition.
We get input from the Brothers of Steel for them to pick the top 5 games, and then we would put it up each Brothers of Steel member with their top 5 games, and then me and Mark would usually count down the top 5 to 3 RPGs, the top 5 to 3 sports games, top 5 to 3 FPS, and then go through it. But I don't think there's much FPS come out this year. I don't think there's much racing games come out this year. I think most of the time was just upgrades or expansion packs to already great games, and I don't think any game will surpass what Monster Hunter did with Iceborne.
And where
Iceborne DLC was just like wow.
And I think where Genshin Impact gonna fit in all of this.
It'll probably be a mobile game, but it's definitely not gonna be a game like that. There's no way. I hear no one talking about Genshin Impact as story. Like people just say Genshin Impact takes over, and like when you tell them what makes it take over, they're like, I don't know, it's just popular. Like I'm gonna have to do some reviews, read it over and stuff, but I think Genshin Impact was just a curveball. Like everybody thought it would just be the straight up Zelda clone, and then it wasn't. It kinda was. You could go on YouTube and look up a comparison video, but it's not a clone. More so, I would say it took elements from Zelda and didn't improve on it.
Wow. Take some elements of Zelda and didn't improve on it. It's true, eh?
It did improve on it, not new. Like the cooking in Zelda and the cooking in this game is like completely different. Like in Zelda, to make a fire, you have to go and get flint, you have to go and get other materials. No, you have to get materials in order to make a flint to start a fire. And then you just throw in random ingredients in a pot and hoping to God you make poison. In Genshin Impact, you have somebody with a fire element, you shoot a fire, and then you get somebody to use pre-made recipes. There's like no random generator for fail foods versus good foods. There's just like a meter that comes up on the screen, and if you hit the timing properly, you get perfect. And the meter is not even that hard. But then again, as I say, I've only played like 40 hours in the game. I need to put in. Wow, imagine saying like I've only put in 40 hours in the game, and that's like the beginning.
Yeah. That says a lot right there.
That says a lot about the game right there. It's really grindy. It's ridiculously grindy. It's really grindy. There's a lot of loading screens. I don't know if there's a console problem. I should probably download Genshin Impact. I'm going to do that, guys. I'm going to download Genshin Impact on my PC and see if I have that same loading issue. I'm going to install it on my NPM.
Boy, it look like it had the same loading. It's all over. I find that game is just naturally taking long to...
Yeah, it'll take too long to load. And everything is loading. Loading. Like, that was one of the key points consoles wanted to get rid of for the next generation. And that is something they're gonna have. You can imagine if Call of Duty takes 10 seconds to load on one of the most expensive PC, and then on an Xbox One or a PS5 it takes 2 seconds. That's like one of the talk down points about consoles versus PC, you know, man. How long it take to load a game. Like Monster Hunter World on console, I believe would take a minute to load in. And on PC it was like 5 to 10 seconds. Like, that's a problem in itself, because every single Genshin Impact mission, storyline, there's a loading screen. To go in a house, there's a loading screen. To start a mission, there's a loading screen. Halfway through a cutscene, there's a loading screen. Like, that's dumb. And it can't be graphics.
Yeah, because...
I don't know.
But yeah,
it can't be graphics.
It really is annoying.
It can't be graphics if you've played Persona 5, guys. That has way more stylish graphics than Genshin. Okay, what game I could think? Look at Ghost of Tsushima. Come on, guys. You don't see max loading that much in Ghost of Tsushima. There's no way you could tell me Genshin Impact have more graphics than Ghost of Tsushima. That's just insane. That loading is an issue. They need to optimize that game. Then I don't think it's gonna meet Game of the Year. It might probably. I think there's a mobile gaming category. It might win that. I think best co-op game gonna probably end up going to no, Fallout Guys. Fallout Guys or Among Us don't qualify. Fallout Guys might definitely win best new IP. Oh no. That's Ghost of Tsushima. I love Fallout Guys. Probably co-op game. Fallout Guys was a great co-op game. They are season 2. We should probably stream that.
Oh yeah, season 2. I forget what that.
Yeah, they have season 2 right now for Fallout Guys. New maps, new content, everything. That's great. Rocket League improved on itself. It went free to play. I believe it came to Switch. Rocket League came to Switch this year.
Yeah.
So that and all could probably be there. But like, I believe Genshin is gonna phase out unless they do something. This content coming December. Better give me a raid boss. They need to give me a raid boss. They need to give something to make players come back to play the game. I don't know. I talked to Primal. Primal is obsessed about Genshin Impact. I have an ex-friend obsessed about it too, but I'm like, it's only been out for what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? So I had to wait a month and see if it phases out, a month or two, to see if it phases out max or if it stays strong.
Wow. Yeah, next one I get one shot there, yes?
Grievous wounds.
If this man don't come back and rest us, we lost, you know. nasty, stupid. He not realize. Wow.
The ghost refused to give up.
Wait, I said no, I can revive myself. Wow. Hold on, come on, no.
The ghost's foes advanced without fear.
Feel my blade!
Enemy wounded a ghost.
We should not seek vengeance, but we will.
I just wanna finish this stage and then I guess we'll end the stream. A man leave us in the middle of the battle there, and that's why things went south, you know. Why people just do that, boy? I don't know.
I'm probably decide I go there. We last too long.
This is a bit too much, but real background going on there, boy.
Yeah, you guys are gonna die.
Nah, we come back. We come back. I'm surprised we even made that.
The ghosts knew no enemy could defeat them.
How many is it? I think so, no? I think so.
Will it win?
Nah, boy. I can't die now, but I'm gonna end the stream still. I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, guys. So I think that's it. That's the multiplayer for Ghost of Tsushima. Wonderful addition to a single player game, and I'm really proud that what's the name of the company that did this? The Sucker Punch?
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch overdo it though. They started the generation on the PS5 with Infamous and they ended it with Ghost of Tsushima.
Wonderful stuff from Sucker Punch.
Get ready.
You know? So guys, I'll end the stream. Thank you for joining us on the Fantasy Friday with yours truly Maximus and Forsaken. And I'm really enjoying this Ghost of Tsushima Legends. And I totally recommend it. And but I know most people playing Genshin, but you know, how other things out there, you know. Anyway,